Good morning, students. It's our second class, and the topic which we have studied is from cells to organism. Chapter number 1, from cells to organism, and first two topic 1.1 and 1.2, we have discussed already, in which we have discussed about the cells of plants and cells of animals. And today we are going to start the third one topic, that is 1.3, cell division. In our previous class, I have told you about the cell. For example, this is, do you remember which cell is this? This is animal cell. This is animal cell. And we have discussed that it has cell membrane and nucleus, its cytoplasm and its smaller organelles as well. And today in this topic we are going to discuss how the cells are divided into two new cells or two daughter cells. So the cell which is going to divide is called parent cell. This is called the cell which is going to divide into two cells. This cell will be called as parent cell. So first of all, in the cell division, what happens? That nucleus is divided into two nuclei. As you are watching, that this was first the one cell. Now it is going to start into two new cells. This process is called cleavage. The point from where it is divided into two parts, that part is called cleavage. That is not mentioned in the book, but this is called cleavage. First of all, the nucleus is divided into two nuclei. As you are watching, that two nuclei are prepared, and all the organelles are also divided. And actually, it is the true copy of the parent cell. It is the true copy of the parent cell. As you are watching that, if you see that number of organelles, so you are watching that number of organelles are also divided into two. Means they have made the two copies of the cells. Now, when the two nuclei are divided, because why the nucleus is necessary for the cell? Because nucleus control all the activities of the cell. That's why it is necessary that each and every cell has nucleus, because all the activities are taking place under the control of nucleus. So first of all, one nucleus is divided into two nuclei, and after that this portion is also divided, and now the two new cells or the daughter cells are produced. Two daughter cells are produced, and these are produced from one single cell, but they are exactly similar to the parent cell. Nucleus is present, vacuoles are also present, its mitochondria and ribosomes, cytoplasm, everything is present in both the daughter cells. So if one cell divided into two new cells, this is called cell division. So the question is, why cell division is necessary? In the upper part of the your book, page number 13, see the book page number 13, in which you are watching that it's a small baby. This is small baby. Now the young boy or toddler we can say, and the young man. So this is the growth of a human being. This is the growth of human being. So why cell division is necessary? Cell division is necessary because the when the newborn is produced, it is necessary that gradually it will grow. So the growth of the body, the growth of the animals, the growth of the plants is taken by the cell division, because cells are divided into two new daughter cells, and these cells are divided, redivided, and the process continues, and in this way the number of cells increases and the person grow, because different cells have different functions, and these functions are necessary that necessary according to the growth of the person or growth of the animals or the growth of the plants. For example, if we say that the newborn baby, they do not have mustaches and beard on his face, because the cells which are necessary uh, for the appearance of mustaches and the beard, these cells still are not produced in this body, but they are present in the young man. Okay, because this is necessary that when the cells are needed to perform their function, they are produced, and different cells in the body have their different functions. For example, if we read this book, that think of the time when you were a baby. As you become older, you grow bigger and taller. Do the cells in your body grows bigger as you grow? The question is, do the size of the cell increases when the person is growing? The answer is that cell increases, but at a certain extent. At a certain size, it increases, then it is divided into two cells. It means the answer is not completely yes, that if the person is going to increase, the cells are increasing in size, because they increase at a certain size, and then they divide it into two new cells or two daughter cells, and this is called cell division. So the next is, does the number of cells in your body remains the same as you grow? The number of cells also increases, because it's a continuous process for the making and breaking of cells. So the number of cells changes. A cell can increase in size. When it increases to a certain size, the nucleus of the cell makes a copy of itself and separates into two nuclei. As I have told you that one cell has made the copy of two nuclei, and then it will be divided into two daughter cells. The cell then divides into two identical daughter cells, each with a nucleus. We are reading from page number 13. The daughter cells are identical to the parent cell. Each daughter cell then increases in size, makes a copy of its nuclei, and divides into two again. So the process remains continued. When these cells will grow at a certain extent, at a certain size, they will produce, this cell will produce two daughter cells, and this cell will produce also two daughter cells. So this process remains continued. This is called cell division. Now, if we want to see the definition of the cell division, this is the splitting of a cell to produce two new cells is called cell division. As this process continues, more cells are formed and the organism grows in size. Cell division occurs in plants and animals throughout their lives, and are essential for the growth and replacement of the old and damaged cell. Okay, here comes old and damaged cell. As I have told you that it is a continuous process. Sometimes the cells become older and they become dead, and sometimes the cells are torn or like break down into due to any reason, due to any accident, due to any sort of action. the cells which are broken down, they can be repaired, and the repair of cell is done by itself. These are different processes which are taking place under the control of nucleus. So here this once again we will see the definition of the cell, the splitting of one cell into two new cells or two daughter cells. This is called cell division, and cell division is a continuous process for the growth of any organism, animal or plant. The next topic which we are going to start is 1.4. See the book, page number 14. 1.4, different cells for different functions. As I have written on the board as well, topic 1.4, different cells for different functions. And here, first of all, we have to discuss about the unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. I told you in the previous lecture that unicellular, uni mean one, and cellular mean consists of cell. Consists of one cell. Some organisms which are very smaller, we cannot see these organisms by a naked eye. We need microscope to see these organisms, like paramecium. That is called unicellular organism. Means they have only one cell. But this one cell is carrying all the functions of the life. As due to these functions, we can say that this paramecium is living organism. The microorganisms are living organisms because they are performing all the functions like the human being, like the animals. They are creating the new cells, they are producing new cells, and also they need food, they excrete the unnecessary things which are present in the cell. They expel these things from the cells, and all the function which a living thing can perform, all these functions can perform by these unicellular organisms. But if we talk about the multicellular organisms are made up of different types of cells, and these different cells have their different function. For example, if when we see the book page number 14, we can see that here are few examples which are given in at this page. These are red blood cells, egg cells and sperm cells. These all cells are present in the animals and human beings, but few cells are present in all the human beings. Like red blood cells, they are present in all the human beings and all the animals. Nerve cells, these are present in all animals, but here I have mentioned egg cells and sperm cells. These are sex cells and they are different in different sex. For example, male, they have the sperm cells, and female, they have the egg cells. Egg cells are not present in male, and sperm cells, these are not present in female. It means here is a difference, that these sex cells are different in different genders. So see this picture. It's a tool having different kinds of tools. See, here is a scissor, a knife, a bottle opener and multi-purpose tool. Multi-purpose tools are present. A lot of tools for different functions is present, but when all these are closed, it is a single body. Likewise, human beings, they have also different types of cells, but they perform different functions. As we have seen that these tools are performing different functions, Likewise, if we talk about the human body, it has a lot of different cells, and these different cells are performing different functions. So, at your page number 14, there is a division of labor. Division of labor means a body has different types of cells, and these different cells have different functions. Means these cells have their own nature and own importance and their own functions. These different functions are performed in a single body. This is called division of labor. Means different tasks are done by different cells. A specific task is done by a specific cell. This is called division of labor. Now come to few examples of the different types of cells which are present in plants and animals. Now we are talking about plants and animals. Here few cells are regarding only with the plant cells and few cells are regarding with the animal cells. See, first one is a nerve cell. Nerve cells, when we see this picture. This is a picture of nerve cell. This is a picture of nerve cell. Here it is a nucleus. This is the body, and these are called dendrites. These are the branches. These are called dendrites. And there are some, here is heading, branched endings. These all branches are ending with the different branches. Okay, these are different parts, and these are called axons. These are called axons, and it is a long fiber which is divided into different axons, and the ending of the cell is called axon terminal. Axon terminal. This is the shape of a nerve cell, and one nerve cell is attached with the other nerve cell. For example, these branches of another cell are connected with these axon terminal, and here a new nerve cell. So in this way, these nerve cells are joined together to form the nervous system. So what is the function of the nerve cell? As I have written at the board, that carry messages. What is the function of the nerve cells? They carry messages. So which type of messages, and from where they get the message, and to where they are taking this message to. So brain is connected with the body, and in all the body these nerve cells are present. In all the body parts these nerve cells are present. These are connected with the brain over here, and with the backbone they are going down and also spreading into the body parts. So for example, if my hand get touched into a hot object, so what will happen? Definitely I will take off my hand because it is a hot object. So how I came to know that the object, if for example, if the object is present over here and by chance my hand is touched, I'm not watching that there is any hot object, but these nerve cells which are present in the whole body, they are sending message to the brain, and then brain receive the message and will send another message to the specific part that is the reaction, and as a reaction I will just take off my hand from that a certain point. So I'm not watching, but the messages are carried from the body to the brain and from the brain to the body parts. This function is done by the nerve cells. Okay? Nerve cell carry message from the body parts to the brain and from the brain to the body parts. This is the specific function for the nerve cell. The second one is red blood cell. Red blood cells. See the picture of red blood cells at page number 15. They are round in shape. These contain a red pigment called hemoglobin, which enable us to transport oxygen. These red blood cells carry oxygen from one part to another part. Okay? And it is a circular shape and flattened in the middle on the both sides, giving it a large surface area. This allows to take up oxygen quickly. For example, the oxygen, when we breathe in, the air or oxygen goes into our lungs, and from these lungs, blood is take oxygen. Blood take oxygen from the lungs and then it go to the heart, and then heart pump this oxygenated blood to all parts of body. It means the oxygen is carried by the blood cells, and the blood cells which carry oxygen, these are called red blood cells, because blood have also different types of cells like white blood cells, platelets, and plasma is also the part of blood. But one cells which are called red blood cell, they carry oxygen. The function of the red blood cell is to carry oxygen around the body. It provides oxygen to all parts of the body. It provides oxygen to all organs and all cells, because every single cell of the body need oxygen to be alive. So this oxygen is carried out by the red blood cells to all cells of the body. Next is sperm cells. As I have told you that sperm cells are present only in the male body. So these are present in the testicles, and they just move from the testicle to fertilize the egg, and then the new baby is starting to produce. When the egg cells which are present in the female, they are fertilized by the sperm cells, then the new baby is start to produce when the cell is fertilized by the sperm cells. So the function of the sperm cell is move from one place to another place. Next one is palisade cell. Up till now we have seen nerve cells, red blood cells, and sperm cells. These all three cells, they are present in the animal's body, human being body. But next three cells which we are going to discuss, these are a palisade cell, guard cells, root hair cells. These are the part of plant cells. Here, see the next picture. This is a palisade cell. You can see a palisade cell. Palisade cell is a cell which is present at the upper part of the leaf. Why it is called palisade cell? Because it has a lot of quantity of plastids, chloroplasts. A lot of chloroplasts are present. What is the function of the chloroplast? Chloroplasts are made up of chlorophyll, and the function of the chlorophyll is to trap the sunlight and to produce the food for the plant. The function of the palisade cell is absorb as much light as possible, because more the light, more the food will be produced. So see, this is the upper surface of the leaf, and this is the under surface or lower surface of the leaf. This is the under surface of the leaf, and see the difference. It is very smooth, but the under surface of the leaf is rough. The palisade cells are present at the upper surface of the leaf. Palisade cells are present at the upper surface of the leaf, and because the function of the palisade cell is to absorb as much light as possible, so the more light absorbed by the leaf, more sugar or glucose will be produced by the plants. Okay, so this is the function of the palisade cell, absorb as much light as possible. Next one is guard cell. Again, we will see the under surface of the leaf. This is the upper surface, which is darker in color. This is under surface. The color is different, and also it is rough. It is rough, and guard cells are present at the under surface of the leaf. These guard cells are present in pairs. When the exchange of gases takes place through these guard cells, these are open. The gases goes into it and come out from the opening, and then they close. It means the guard cell control the opening of these cells. So what is the function of the guard cells? Control the size of opening. They control the size of opening. Let's read about the guard cells. Plant guard cells occur in pairs and are usually found on the underside of the leaf. Each pair of the guard cell is shaped so that there is a tiny opening called stoma. Stoma is the singular and its plural is stomata. So the small openings which are present at the under surface of the leaves are called stomata. What is the definition of stomata? The small openings which are present at the under surface of the leaves, these are called stomata. And what is the function of stomata? Stomata are present for the exchange of gases. So, to close the stoma, the guard cells change their shapes. They open and close. They change their shapes, and then these stomata, when the stomata change their shapes, the exchange of gases takes place. The next topic, the next type of cell, that is called root hair cell. Root hair cell. So, to understand the root hair cells, I am going to show you the root of a small plant. See, these are the small outgrowths. These are the small outgrowths of the roots. These are the small outgrowths of the root. These roots, you are watching that these roots are more in number and they are multiplying and they are branched. These are branched roots. So these roots have very small hair-like projections. These hair-like projections are called root hair cells. These small hair-like projections are called root hair cells. And the function of the root hair cell is to provide, to absorb water and mineral salts. So they are responsible for the provision of water and minerals. So from where they get water and mineral? These roots absorb water and mineral from the soil. See the plant. It's a grass plant, and these are the shoot system. The part which is present at the earth and which is visible, that is called shoot system. Shoot system has the trunk and also the branches, leaves and all the things, fruits, flowers. But this is called root system. This root system is present under the ground. At the surface, shoot system is present and under the ground, root system is present. These roots are bigger for the bigger plants and smaller for the smaller plants because they do not need more growth, and when they grow more, the roots also grow more. The roots goes towards the water and shoots goes towards the light. So they absorb water and minerals from the soil which is present in the soil. These hair-like projections are called root hair cells, and these root hair cells absorb water and mineral. More the root hair cell, more the surface area of the root, more will be the provision of water and minerals. So let's read the function of the root hair cell from the book. A root hair cell of a plant cell has a long and narrow protrusion which increases its surface area. Protrusion means the outgrowths or the small branches. So they will increase the surface area and allows it to absorb water and mineral salts quickly. Here root hair cell is shown at page number 70. So for the homework, you will have to watch from the our website, and the first question which I have given to you is, what is cell division and why cell division is necessary for plants and animals? You can take help from page number 13 or key points at page number 14 for this answer. Explain the function of a nerve cell, a red blood cell, a palisade cell. So these three cells are given to you. For the answer, you can see the page number 15 and 16. So these two questions are given to you, but the main thing is to read the topic thoroughly. When you will read the topic thoroughly from the book, it will be very easy for you to find out the answers. Not only these two questions, if any other question will be asked from you, you will be able to get the answer when you will read thoroughly. So take care and Allah Hafiz till the next class. Thank you.